Good evening, everyone. It is 6:03 p.m. on December 17th, 2020. I'm Mike Capuano. I'm the chair of the Planning Board. This is the regularly scheduled meeting of the Planning Board. With me this evening is Amelia Aboff, Sam Dinning, Jahan Habib, and Rob Buchanan. Pursuant to Governor Baker's March 12th, 2020 order suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, General Laws, Chapter 38, Section 18, and the Governor's March 15th, 2020 order imposing strict limitations on the number of people that may gather in one place, as well as Mayor Curtatoni's declaration of emergency, dated March 15th, 2020. This meeting of the Planning Board will be conducted by a remote participation. We will have an audio recording available upon request as soon as possible after the meeting. This meeting is being recorded. We have two items on the official agenda this evening. One is 101 to 153 South Street, which is a continuation of a public hearing that has been previously opened and heard and discussed at quite some length. And we have been informed the applicant has requested a continuance, finalize some last minute items to be able to come before this board once those are dealt with, and have a fully formed agreement to be able to address us. So I have always encouraged applicants who are working out last minute details to continue to be able to come to us with kind of a complete package. So does anybody on the board have any objection to continuing discussion of 101 South Street to the next meeting that we have, which I believe is January 7th?
No objection.
That being the case, move to continue the 101 South Street to January 7th, 2021, seconded by the clerk. We'll have a roll call vote. The chair votes aye.
Sam votes aye.
I'm recused from this item and abstaining from voting.
Yes.
Jahan votes aye.
Rob votes aye.
Okay. With 4 affirmative votes and 1 abstention due to a recusal, we will be taking this matter up again on January 7th of next year. The other item on our agenda is the Planning Board CPC representative, which is part of our other business and something that we discussed in brief during our meeting of the 10th. Has anyone who is not Amelia put thought into whether they would like to take on the role as ex officio member of the Planning Board for the Community Preservation Committee? I, like I said, have served 2 terms, one as chairman, and I always thought it was a worthwhile use of my time. At some point, my opportunity to cycle back in will come in, but I don't think that has passed yet. So if any of you 3, Jahan, Rob, or Sam, put thought into whether you would like to, which would like to be the representative designee, let us know. If you want to keep thinking about it, we can postpone to a future date. Can I ask Amelia, have we already made on the CPC funding recommendations? Has that process already gone through?
The process for this year is complete, but there will be other new members joining for the meeting that I believe is January 20th, perhaps. So it would be ideal if we had a new member to join with sort of the new cohort that's coming at that time.
Okay, so we will have at least 1 meeting in between now and that next meeting. So if one of you 3 have not decided which of you would like to take on that role, you have a little bit of time to think about it. You can always talk to Amelia or me, or who is running the CPC? Who's the staff person running the CPC now? It's changed a few times. It was Emily Monet, and then it moved around to a few other folks.
It is Judith Tusime. I'm happy to shoot an introduction to anyone who might be interested in speaking with her, let me know.
Yeah, I think that would also be helpful for anybody that has kind of unique questions that neither Amelia nor I can answer at this point. So if anybody wants to do it right now, wants to affirmatively volunteer, let us know. If not, we can move this agenda item along to January.
Can I ask a question on the,
Yes.
thank you. I can't recall from the last time we met, but did you, either of you give us a sense as to how often that particular group meets? I can't recall if you described that.
Yeah, Amelia might know the more recent trend, but for us it was once a month.
It continues to be once a month. And I think the obligation outside of meeting is sort of minimal. There's an application cycle in the fall where there is a significant amount of reading material to get up to speed on the applicants that are coming up. But sort of outside of that one annual piece, it's only once a month and not very much time spent outside of that.
Yeah, that's how I remember it too, and that's kind of how we structured it when I was the inaugural chair. Is we made sure that at least for the first year of the thing being in existence in like 2013, we had no idea what we were doing or how to do it. So the first year was mostly trying to figure out what it is that we need to do, and then the second year was kind of put in place and it kind of cycled in after that. So now I think we've got a pretty good and robust system. And now we're doing votes on applications the same year that they're received, which is a step in the right direction and better than it was. It's like in college when I used to have exams after Christmas, and they finally changed that after I left, but terrible. So, all right. So for you three who want to consider it, if you want to volunteer today, you can. If not, let's bring it back up in January. Okay. Perfect. Does anybody else have anything that they would like to add for the good of the meeting? Okay. Seeing none at 6:10 p.m. This went a little bit longer than I was hoping it was going to last, even how efficient I try to be. So the chair moves to adjourn. Second, roll call vote. Chair votes aye.
Sam votes aye.
Amelia votes aye.
Jahan votes aye.
Rob votes aye.
Okay, with a unanimous vote, I will see you all in January. I think it's January 7th.
Yes, it's January 7th is our next meeting.
Perfect.
Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year, everyone.
Happy
Yeah.
holidays.
Take care.
Happy
We'll see
holidays.
you all next year.
Thank you.